Hello and welcome 2026. First things first, wish everyone and the families, a very, very happy 2026 and a stellar 12 months ahead. The world needs peace. The world needs healing. I mean, all of us, there's so much negativity around, but we all want peace. We all want success. We all want happiness. And there's nothing better than sport. There's nothing better than sport to give us that joy, give us that happiness. The subject that I'm going to talk to you about, two source stories today. Two stories today. One, Mohammad Shami, and two, football. Let's start with cricket. And the second half, I will give you all of the updates, all of the news updates as to what's going on with the ISL and with football. First things first, let's go to Mohammad Shami and give you some stats which I've been given by Gargi, who produces this show. So here are the statistics. Mohammad Shami has bowled 145.2 overs in the Ranji Trophy, 26.5 overs in SMAT, 34.2 overs in the Vijay Hazare Trophy. These are statistics. Once again, 145.2 overs in the Ranji Trophy, 26.5 overs in SMAT, 34.2 overs in the Vijay Hazare Trophy. He has taken 8 wickets in 4 games in the Vijay Hazare Trophy at this point. In SMAT, 16 wickets in 7 games, economy of 8.9, 2 forfeits. Vijay Hazare Trophy, 8 wickets in 4 innings, economy of 5.5. Ranji Trophy, 20 wickets in 7 innings, 1 4-fer and 1 5-fer. That's the Mohammad Shami statistics in the last few months. Now let me give you the example of, or rather let me refer to a press conference by Ajit Agarkar, the chairman of Selectors, in Dubai during the Asia Cup. The press conference happened at the Taj Hotel in Dubai where the Indian team was staying. And if I remember right, Rohit Juglan had asked Ajit Agarkar a question on Mohammad Shami. And Agarkar was very proactive and he said 2 things. He said, one, there is no debating Mohammad Shami's class. There is absolutely no qualms in accepting he is one of the best fast bowlers that India has produced. But he also went on to say that at that point in time, and I'm talking about September, I'm talking about midish September or late September. At that point in time, Mohammad Shami had not played enough. So there was no way he could judge how Mohammad Shami was shaping up. And there was difficulty in picking Mohammad Shami in the team. Now, if I extrapolate the meat from this press conference, 2 points come up. One, that Mohammad Shami's class is no way in question. And number 2, that the moment the guy plays enough cricket and proves himself, he will certainly be back in reckoning. At no point was age discussed. At no point was any other consideration discussed. Clearly, these are the 2 factors that were mentioned in the press conference. Now, since then, if I take stock of what has gone on, like I gave you the statistics, 150 overs, 25 overs, 30 overs in the Ranji Trophy, Vijay Hazare, Syed Mushtaq Ali, not missing a single game for Bengal, cutting down on diet, looking fit, bowling with penetration. If you see the way he has performed for Bengal in the season, the ongoing season, the way he has been consistent, he has not looked unfit at all. He has not missed games. He has not gone off the field. He's not looking bad. So where is the problem? The question that I'm asking, and now I will kind of get into the other point as well. Suppose Mohammad Shami, is brought back, or rather, let's put it this way. India is going to rest Jasprit Bumrah for the ODI series, and that's now more or less a given. Now, if India rests Jasprit Bumrah in the ODI series because the T20 World Cup is coming, and Jasprit will have to be kept fresh for the T20 series against New Zealand and thereafter the T20 World Cup. So it makes every sense, excuse me, it makes every sense to to rest up Jasprit Bumrah for the T20 series, rather for the ODI series. In the absence of Jasprit Bumrah, your bowling stock is 1 Arshdeep, 2 Harshit Rana, 3, Prasidh Krishna. Now, when I look at the South Africa series, Prasidh Krishna indeed has the ability to bowl wicket-taking balls. I am absolutely not doubting that or debating that. But Prasidh Krishna also leaks a lot of runs. If you take that final ODI against South Africa, you will know what I'm talking about. I mean, Quinton de Kock literally sort of, hammered the Indian bowlers at the start, and Prasidh Krishna conceded a lot of runs, came back and bowled beautifully to pick wickets. But has he cemented his position in the team? Would you reckon that? Are you satisfied? Harshit Rana has progressed a lot. He bowled reasonably well, decently well in that series against South Africa. But again, if I ask the question that have we seen that from Harshit Rana to say that he has put all debates to rest? Maybe not. Now, when I say that, okay, the BCCI will be resting Jasprit Bumrah, the question that I'm forced to ask is, what more does Mohammad Shami need to do to make a strong case for an Indian national call again? The last tournament that Mohammad Shami played was the Champions Trophy in March of 2025. He picked up 9 wickets, which included a 5 for 53. So even in the last tournament that Mohammad Shami played, he had perceptible impact, demonstrable impact, and there's evidence that this guy, whenever he's played ICC tournaments, big tournaments, 2023, 2015, 2025, he has had serious impact. Now when he has gone on to play consistently for Bengal, consistently he has proven that he is fit enough, that he has the intensity, he's bowling with reasonable pace, his pace has not dropped much at all. So why is it that Mohammad Shami will not get an India call-up? Is it about age? I will take all the questions, my friends. Is it about age? If it was about age, then what about Rohit and Virat? Now you will say, okay, they are batters, fair enough. But if it is about age, then there are many in world cricket at this point in time who don't deserve to play. And Rohit and Virat have proven that performance has nothing to do with age whatsoever. They look fit, so does Mohammad Shami. This is a T20 format, not workload management, not the ODI format, 10 overs a match, not test match cricket or red ball cricket where you have to bowl 20 overs a day. You're talking about 25 overs in an innings or 30 overs in an innings. I understand that you're concerned about workload management, but when you're talking about 10 overs in a match, in a format which is still not the focus format at this point in time, why not Mohammad Shami? I think from what we have seen of Mohammad Shami in the last few months, the way he has turned up for Bengal in the Ranji Trophy, the way he has played Vijay Hazare Trophy, the way he has played Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, I think Mohammad Shami has made a reasonable case for himself to once again earn an India call-up and push himself back into reckoning so that the chairman of the selection committee and his team take a look at Mohammad Shami for inclusion when they meet this Sunday in picking the team for the New Zealand ODIs. That's the point that I'm trying to make. I think Mohammad Shami, and I'm being very clear here, I think Mohammad Shami has done enough to make himself a serious contender for an India recall. If we are not rewarding performance, if we are not rewarding effort in the domestic scene, we have seen that with Shardul Thakur, we have seen that with Karun Nair, so why should we not see that with Mohammad Shami? Will we see Shami getting picked when the selectors meet this weekend, or will we see Mohammad Shami continue to be overlooked? If he continues to be overlooked, the question to ask, and justly so, is why is this happening that Mohammad Shami continues to be overlooked? Let me take a series of questions, and then once again I will get back to my analysis. There are plenty of questions already, and this is what I love about this show. This is what I absolutely love about this show. Okay, freaking awesome. Hardly any difference between Bumrah and Shami in ODIs. If you see Shami's ODI record, slightly better bowler than Bumrah. He's our best ODI bowler. I wouldn't say he's better than Bumrah, but I will absolutely say he's very, very good. If you see his 2023, maybe he's not that same bowler, but he's definitely a top-notch star in ODI cricket. Has been so for a decade. 2015, think about that Australia World Cup. 2023, think about that India World Cup. You are absolutely correct. Freaking awesome. He is a top-notch contender. Happy New Year, sir, to you as well. Priyanshu, Happy New Year, Boryada and the entire Rev Sports team. Keep growing. Thank you very much, Priyanshu. You've been a solid, avid supporter of ours over the months and years. Keep supporting, keep backing. We will keep developing the team and keep generating fantastic stories for you all. Pratik Jain, if you think from a 27 perspective, this ODI series is pointless. New Zealand have sent their C-grade squad. Somehow, Ashok has gotten a chance. Can you even imagine that? Look, pointless or not pointless is not even relevant. Virat and Rohit will get game time and match time. If you want to experiment, you experiment in these matches. You will experiment this year in ODI cricket because you have 21 months to fashion your team before you get that team on the park. So are you going to try Mohammad Shami? If I take your words that it is not that intense, this is your opportunity to give him a go. That does he still have the game left? England in June, conditions like that. India will play 3 games, one in Edgbaston, one in Cardiff and one at Lords. Where what are the matches? 14, 16 and 19 July. So mid-season England, English conditions, Mohammad Shami can be important and have impact. So will you try people like Shami or will you discard? Because if you don't try them now, you are perhaps not doing justice. So in a format which is relatively of lesser importance at the moment, you try and do maximum experimentation. If someone has gone back and proven his rigor in domestic cricket, you give him an opportunity. Anit Shadhu, why he should be included in New Zealand series if he's in the team management's scheme of 2027 World Cup? Media pressure? Who has said he's not in the scheme of things for the 27 World Cup? What do you mean the team management scheme of things? There is one scheme of things here, and that is performance. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, what have they demonstrated to us, Anit Shadhu? They have demonstrated to us that the only thing that matters is performance. Nothing matters. Shubman Gill did not perform, was left out of the T20 scheme of things. He was in the team management scheme of things. You agree? He was definitely in the team management scheme of things. That is why he was brought back in the Asia Cup. He was brought back as vice captain. He was vice captain in Australia, South Africa series. He was left out of the World Cup by the same team management because ultimately he did not perform. So it is all about performance and nothing else matters. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, they have performed in Australia. They've performed against South Africa, which is why they are now firmly back. Nobody is asking that question anymore. The same can be said of Harshit Rana. People were trolling Harshit Rana, saying a lot of things about Harshit Rana. Harshit Rana went and performed, and look where Harshit Rana is. No one is asking questions about Harshit Rana. It is about performance. So what do you mean team management scheme of things? This is nothing to do with team management scheme of things. Somebody performs. Somebody stands up in domestic cricket, makes a big mark, 100 after 100, wicket after wicket. You mean to say the team management will not pick him or the selectors will not pick him? They will. They have to. You break down the door. Mohammad Shami is kicking on the door. And that is why we are asking this question, that the man looks fit, the man looks hungry, the man looks determined, the man is bowling with a lot of skill. So why would you not want to pick him? That's the question we are asking. Anurag Nair, Happy New Year. Same to you. He is as good as Bumrah. A lot of people saying the same. So fair point. Again, we all agree that Mohammad Shami needs to be given a go, or at least needs to, we must consider, the selectors must discuss Mohammad Shami in that selection meeting for sure. So there's no debate on that. Anshu Mishra, Happy New Year, Boria sir. To you, my friend. Now Shami comeback is just a matter of time. Anshu Mishra, I hope you're right. And that is why we are asking the question when questions need to be asked. Report says Shami's pace has dropped 128, 130. After 5 overs, he needs the physio to massage his foot before he can even come back and bowl again. Somebody has bowled 145 overs in the Ranji Trophy. 145 overs. Not missed a single game. not missed a single game. You have managed Jasprit Bumrah. You have absolutely managed. We have seen Jasprit Bumrah's pace in England drop. And by the way, I've watched a few games where Shami has bowled 135 plus. So let's be fair. Let's be fair. I mean, in the ODI format, to bowl a 5-over spell or a 6-over spell, has he done that in domestic cricket? Multiple times he has. He's doing so consistently, and he's looking fit. If you go and check out, we did. He's looking fit. He's looking absolutely hungry. He's got the skill. He's got the ability. In the absence of Jasprit Bumrah, give him a go. Give him a go in a relatively lesser important tournament or a series like the one against New Zealand. He doesn't perform, drop him. But give him a go. When the man is playing domestic cricket with full passion and verve, how is it that you will not give him a go when he's... What can a cricketer do? A cricketer can put himself up for selection by going back to the domestic game, plying his trade in the domestic game and putting his absolute best foot forward. Has Mohammad Shami done that? Hand on heart, yes. He has. He is doing so time and again. The fellow has no distraction except playing cricket. That's the only thing he does. He is absolutely focused with the Bengal team, serving Bengal team. So that's the point. There is no debate that Mohammad Shami should be given a look in, and then if he doesn't perform for India, ultimately this is not an entitlement. If he doesn't perform, then he'll have to be left out. But the question is, does he deserve an opportunity to make a comeback? The answer is yes. That's what it is. Buriada maybe misunderstood what you said, but in your previous lives, you have multiple times said Shami has not done enough. Shami has not done enough in test match cricket. When I see red ball, I don't see Shami making a comeback, because when I see the rigors of red ball, domestic cricket, Ranji Trophy, if you take a look at the Ranji Trophy effort in terms of that level, 30 overs a day, can he shoulder the burden 5 test match series? Maybe not. 50 over format, 10 overs, 100%. That's why I'm saying this is now, India is not playing red ball until August. India is not playing red ball until the Sri Lanka series. Then when I see New Zealand, I see green decks. How many overs will one need to bowl? Mohammad Shami, when I see red ball and domestic cricket and Ranji Trophy, I'm like, okay, you say workload management, you say the efforts 30 overs a day, but in 50 over cricket, 10 overs, I don't see 10 overs as a problem at all. Absolutely not a problem when I've seen Mohammad Shami bowl. I was having chats with people who went and checked out Bengal's performances yesterday also. I was asking a number of people who have seen practically all the games, even had a chat with Shami in the middle. I think he's doing whatever he can. And you know, when I kind of check out a player, if the guy is not fielding, if he's going off, if he's missing games, he's picking and choosing, he's kind of getting rest. He's picking and choosing his games and saying, okay, because of workload management, I will play X and not play Y. What does Mohammad Shami have to prove? Nothing. Mohammad Shami is as good a performer as Jasprit Bumrah, right? As all of us say that. One of India's best fast bowlers of all time. What does he have left? Is it only because of domestic cricket that he's playing? Maybe not. He's obviously playing for a comeback, and he's done so consistently. Remember, he started in November of 2024, the last BGT. I totally take Ajit's point. He was not looking good. He was looking rusty, wasn't fully fit. People were saying, can he take the workload? So when Ajit said in September, I buy the point. But after that, October, November, December, I think the man has consistently proven that he's fit enough to play the white ball format. Red ball, I still agree, or I'll still take it that, chalo, workload management, 30 overs a day, there's a condition, there's a problem. But white ball, 10 overs, no Bumrah, no experience, Prasidh, Harshit, Arshdeep, why not Mohammad Shami? I would even say, why are you playing Arshdeep Singh? He's your premier bowler in the T20 format. Give him a break. Get Mohammad Siraj back. Mohammad Siraj did not play by a white ball because of the red ball, workload management. Now, if you don't get Mohammad Siraj back in this format, he's not playing international cricket until August. So why do you need Arshdeep Singh in the series against New Zealand? Give him a break. Arshdeep Singh can play the 5 T20s against New Zealand. He will obviously be a key cog along with Jasprit Bumrah in the T20 World Cup. So get Mohammad Siraj back as well. So for me, Mohammad Shami, Mohammad Siraj, both should be discussed in the selection meeting for sure. And Mohammad Shami definitely deserves a look in. If the selectors want to give him an opportunity and give him a go and try him out. If he doesn't deliver, no problem. Then you leave him out again. Hardly any difference. I've answered that. Can BCCI make a New Year resolution? Cricketers can criticize selectors or management and still be judged on performance. Missing democracy in the BCCI setup. Current cricketers criticizing, this doesn't make much sense, Indian supporter. It doesn't really work like that. People have been critical. If you see, Harbhajan Singh has been critical. Even Saurav Ganguly has been critical. Wasim Jafar, Irfan Pathan, Akash Chopra, Sunil Gavaskar. Ravi Shastri has made some points. I think people have voiced their opinions. We in the media fraternity, we have voiced our opinions. I don't think the BCCI is averse to constructively critical comments. That is also the job of ours. So I honestly don't think this is a fair point. And current cricketers criticizing the administration, and then that kind of, doesn't really work. That doesn't really add up. Do you see Australian cricketers criticizing CA, or South African cricketers, or for that matter, English cricketers criticizing their own board, the ECB? That doesn't really add up. So this one may be unfair, but in terms of ex-cricketers, media pundits trying to make a point, I don't see that as a problem at all. Okay, more questions. Even if Shami will make, what is this? Even if Shami will make comeback now, still he can't make up for test match. He's one of the finest test match bowler, but he will finish now with only 229, max 250 wickets due to injury. Let's not get into statistics. Let's kind of say that Mohammad Shami, like you very rightly said, that he's one of the best red ball bowlers. And that period, the 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, that period, Mohammad Shami, the way he served Indian cricket, Australia, multiple series, England, the way Mohammad Shami bowled in those particular series, whether it's 18, 19, 20, 21, that's the kind of Mohammad Shami, the seam, the movement, the landing on the, that is the class of Mohammad Shami. How many wickets he finishes? 250, 229. Will that take anything away from his class? Will you say, suppose he picks up 250 wickets and not 220, 30? Will you say because of those 20 wickets that you will ever doubt his class? None of us will. None of us will. Sydney Barnes, 189 wickets. Will anybody doubt Sydney Barnes? No. Jasprit Bumrah, suppose he stops playing today. Will anybody doubt Jasprit Bumrah's quality? No. So Mohammad Shami, the quality is never doubted. The question is, can he make a comeback? Test match cricket, I understand what you're saying. But at this point in time, 8 months is a pretty long time. People can pick up an injury, something might happen. Is he ready for a white ball call-up? Is he ready for a white ball comeback? Is he ready for a white ball resurrection of sorts? I think yes. And that's the point that I'm making on New Year's Day. Okay, Anshu Mishra, I've answered that. Okay, on it, lack of experience in front of the bowlers nowadays, media pressure. Shami is the plan of team management, 27 World Cup, Siraj dropped for ODI. Look, again, you've asked some multiple questions there. I think Shomik selection meeting very likely on Saturday and online. Okay, so here's the news update comes from Shomik Chakraborty, that selection meeting very likely on Saturday and online, which is the day after. So on the 3rd, selection meeting likely is what he's saying. We had said weekend and online possible, because some of the selectors might find it difficult, fog, etc., etc. There have been flight disruptions, so people might not be able to get to Mumbai on time. So online or virtual is totally taken. That's totally fine. ODI series, not a World Cup, so press conference is not an urgent necessity. I understand what Shomik is saying. So coming back to the Mohammad Shami point, on it, Shadhu, multiple questions. Siraj, I do see Siraj coming back. I mean, I understand red ball cricket becoming priority, and very rightly so. WTC cycle, ODI World Cup, still a fair distance away, but this is your chance, right? I mean, Siraj has had a break, so give him a go in white ball cricket as well. There's absolutely no reason to not give him a go. And the kind of bowlers you have, a Harshit, a Prasidh, and Arshdeep, would you say Mohammad Siraj or Mohammad Shami are any poor bowlers or any inferior bowlers? No. Mitchell Stark भी तो खेल रहा है, 100% खेल रहा है यार भाई. जॉश हेजलवुड भी खेलेगा, मिचेल स्टार्क भी खेलेगा. अगर आप आज ऑस्ट्रेलिया का T20 स्क्वाड देख लो, पैट कमिंस भी खेल रहा है. तो ऐसे थोड़ी है कि एज के लिए आप किसी को बाहर रख दो. फिर तो विराट कोहली, रोहित शर्मा भी नहीं खेलना चाहिए. मोहम्मद शमी को अगर आप देखते हैं आज की डेट में, तो वो बहुत ही फिट लग रहे हैं बंगाल के लिए जब खेलते हैं. आई डोंट सी एनी फिटनेस इश्यूज विद मोहम्मद शमी एट ऑल. आई थिंक ही इज रिलीजियसली sort of practicing his his art, his trade. He's following a strict diet. He's very much being monitored by the state physios. And look at how he's gelled with the team. I don't see it as a problem at all. तरुण तरुणा मेज मिचेल स्टार्क भी 36 का है, वो भी तो खेल रहा है. आपने वही सवाल तो हमने आंसर भी किया आपको. एब्सोल्युटली राइट. अंशु मिश्रा, अंकित, हैप्पी न्यू ईयर. यहाँ से हाल चाल क्या, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर सेइंग. Dhanush, the last time Shami played for India, he played excellent. If he later had an injury, that's not his fault. He still have his spot until he doesn't perform consistently. Look, injury and injury concerns, and that's where the selectors kind of hesitated. I take that. I take the point that Ajit said in September in Dubai during the Asia Cup. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. That since then, the man has played Ranji Trophy. He has played SMAT. He has played Vijay Hazare. So he has played the red ball. He has played the 4 overs white ball. He has played the 10 overs white ball. And he has played consistently for Bengal, if you see. So that's where the point is. Is he missing games? Is he looking unfit? Is he not bowling his full quota? Is he not fielding properly? So is he not contributing lower order with the bat? If you take a package for Mohammad Shami, he has been signed by Lucknow. So clearly you know that Bharat Arun investing once again in Mohammad Shami. I think the Lucknow Super Giants move could be a make or break. I think Mohammad Shami and Bharat Arun are a match made in heaven. Mohammad Shami's best years came under Bharat Arun, and the moment Bharat Arun came to the Lucknow setup at LSG, picked up Mohammad Shami, that I think is an ace call. Ace call, Lucknow Super Giants. If you see the success of the Gujarat franchise, the Gujarat Titans, you will see that Mohammad Shami had a stellar role to play in the success of the Gujarat Titans. Lucknow at the Ekana, yes, I understand it's a turgid wicket. I understand the conditions and all, but Mohammad Shami, even there, I think will get a lot of purchase. And with Bharat Arun there, I think his career might just give himself a new lifeline and a new lease of life. So in that sense also, I think it's a very, very good call on the part of Lucknow and Mohammad Shami to kind of once again come back with Bharat Arun, and that gives me hope as well. So Dhanush, I've taken yours. Suman Avasthi, Harshit Rana gives us batting also. That's also keep ahead of Prasidh. Boryada, that's the case. ODI is least important. Why not give youngster Prasidh more chance? Prasidh is, by the way, not a youngster. Prasidh has been around for a fairly long time. Is no longer a rookie that who's coming and breaking into the ranks. And he has played. I am not saying not to give him an opportunity at all. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying remotely, because Prasidh has the ability to bowl wicket-taking balls. But does that mean that Mohammad Shami will not get an opportunity when he has knocked the doors and does so well? He has a proven track record. He has some years of cricket left. He's playing Ranji Trophy and domestic cricket very strongly. So it's not about giving a youngster an opportunity. Prasidh Krishna has been playing international cricket for a good period now. A good period. If you remember his debut, he got smashed around some years back. He has been off and on. He has had some decent test matches. England was good. But Prasidh Krishna kind of, it's hot and cold. He blows hot and cold. And that's where I think Mohammad Shami does deserve an opportunity. Nijera ঠিক মতো চান্স পেটে না, তারা এখন সিলেক্টর কি করে টিম করবে, এটা ঠিক হচ্ছে না অশোক ঘোষ. সিলেক্টর এরকম অনেক সিলেক্টর আছে বা কোচ আছেন যারা অত্যন্ত ভালো. অ্যান্ড্রু ম্যাকডোনাল্ডের কথা যদি আমি বলি, ইন অস্ট্রেলিয়া অ্যান্ড্রু ম্যাকডোনাল্ড কটা টেস্ট ম্যাচ খেলেছেন. There are multiple such selection committee members around the world. I don't think that's a fair comment. Happy New Year, Ashok Ghosh, to you too, my friend. Rohan Yole. Will Shami be there in the ODI squad against New Zealand? That's precisely what I've discussed for the last 29 minutes. I do think he should get an opportunity. Will Gigi apply MS theory or post-2011 World Cup series by series, replacing seniors? Look, ultimately, I keep saying this. No one can apply any theory. It is about performance. With sports science, people have added years to their careers. If you see sports science, and the development of sports science has kind of added 3 to 4 years to an athlete's career. So it's not about GG wanting or X wanting or Y wanting. And I don't think Gautam is remotely like that. I mean, there is this perception about Gautam, which I don't think is the case. I think performance is the only and ultimate index, and basis performance, basis the effort, I am saying that Mohammad Shami need to get a call back. Rohan, will Shami, I have answered that. Mitchell Stark, आपका ये सवाल मैंने लिया है already. Rohan का मैंने लिया. Adesh Kumar Chaudhary, good analysis. Still there in India with the presence of Rev Sports team. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Dhanush, I've answered that. What kind of pitch will be there in Sydney? Will it open the door for Todd Murphy? Haven't really. Last year, if you go by the Sydney pitch, was a fast ball. It was a nightmare. 2.5 day test match against India. Michael Clark said it was the worst Sydney wicket that he had seen in his 25 years of watching cricket at the SCG. Match got over. Australia 180 all out. India 180 all out. Then India 160 all out. People like Scott Boland made merry. After the Melbourne wicket, will they, in the little time that they've got, have they completely been able to change it? Will the game last more than 4 days? Will it at least go the distance of 4 or 5 days? Plenty to watch out for as far as the Sydney Test match is concerned. Suman, I've taken your question. Fitbank, Shami is one of the nicest and most hardworking. He deserves a chance. Of course, he does deserve a chance. And it's not about nicest or poorest. Not nice. It is about a player putting in the hard yards, performing to his best, staying true to the game, staying consistent to the game that has made him what he is. And Mohammad Shami has been a true devotee. Because he's been a true devotee, I advocate the fact that Mohammad Shami needs to get a call-up back into the Indian team. Boy, the questions don't end. Bumrah is not the same bowler post BGT, especially in T20. Is a worry for T20? No, I don't think so. Even in the last match, Jasprit Bumrah 4 over 16 runs against South Africa. In the last match, if you remember, Jasprit Bumrah, yes, in that one match he wasn't able to bowl the Yorkers right. I have absolutely no problems whatsoever with Jasprit Bumrah's ability. Absolutely no problems with Bumrah. In the T20 World Cup, I well and truly think Jasprit Bumrah will stand up and has the ability to stand up. So please, I absolutely don't believe that Jasprit Bumrah has any issue. Vijay Pal Negi. Hello, Boryada. साहा को याद होगा रही या हर दिन याद करता हूँ यार कब वो आके माफी मांगेगा हर दिन याद करता हूँ एटलीस्ट नया साल में अगर थोड़ा सा करेज हो जाए कि आके माफी मांग ले तो एटलीस्ट उसका झूठ का तो कुछ तो सोल्यूशन हो जाए Boryada, any update on Mohsin, Avesh and Mayank's? I mean, from what I understand, they will be taken to South Africa. The plan was to take them to South Africa to train with the Durban Super Giants. They were also speaking to the BCCI to seek that permission and take that permission so that all three. And one wants, because India needs that fast bowling depth. When Mohsin came into the scene, Mayank for sure, you wanted that. And of course, Avesh has played for India as well. You would want these fast bowlers to make a comeback as soon as possible. Indian supporter, Devdutt Padikkal. Correct point. Devdutt Padikkal, 100% Indian supporter will be discussed, should be discussed in the selection committee. Yashasvi Jaiswal in ODI cricket. Yashasvi Jaiswal got 100, so it's difficult to overlook him. You've got to understand, if you've done that, if you've been there, he got 100 in the last game, but played his innings really, really nicely. First 50 runs struggled, and then in the next 50, beautifully batted. That's 50 over cricket for you. The Virat Kohli style, completely. Yashasvi Jaiswal dominated the second half of his innings. So how do you overlook him? Having said that, Devdutt Padikkal has done enough. Devdutt Padikkal, much like Ruturaj Gaikwad. Ruturaj Gaikwad got his opportunity at number 4 and look what he did. So I would absolutely want Devdutt Padikkal to also get an opportunity. Fitbank, I've answered your question. Honest thoughts on our T20 squad. Do you see some glitch or are we good to become third-time champion? I've written a piece. I think it's a fabulous squad. Varun Chakravarti, I think, is your dark horse. Hardik Pandya making the comeback makes India the ace side. If there's one player, 2 people I will pick, it will be Hardik Pandya, Varun Chakravarti. Make no mistake. And obviously at the top, you've got a gun batting lineup. I don't think Surya will not score. He will. Abhishek Sharma, Sanju Samson, Ishan Kishan has fallback. Surya Kumar Yadav, Tilak Verma in cream form. It is a gun side. Akshar Patel contributes. Hardik Pandya comes and tonks the ball. With the bowling, you've got spin. You've got superb stuff. Plus, you've got a Harshit Rana who's become better. Jasprit Bumrah stands up. Arshdeep Singh in the T20 with the left arm pace, especially at the depth, the wide Yorkers or the wide full balls. I think it's a very, very good team. Gautam Gambhir in the T20 format knows what he's doing. He understands T20 and white ball coaching quite beautifully. So I honestly believe India has the team to go the distance with Monk. There's no question in my mind that India has the team. M. Bhakt, whatever, Hakal Bhakt, Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year to you and your team, Pavan Suresh, absolutely to you. Rishabh Pant not scoring runs in Vijay Hazare, white ball career look bleak. Look, it is very difficult to say, I've seen this. Rishabh Pant will be dropped, looks very bleak. It doesn't look bleak like that for anyone. People make a comeback. If you asked me or said this about Ishan Kishan, people would have told you about a year back. No Shreya Iyer. Does that open it up for Rishabh Pant? Uh, Ishan Kishan, when had that fallout with the board, would you have said he would have made it back? Even 2 months back. Let's take 2 months back. Would you have said Shubman Gill would be dropped? Would you have said Ishan Kishan would make it back for the World T20 at the top of the order? Would you have said Sanju Samson will get back to opening? You would not. So to say bleak, will not play again, it's gone, these are kind of overstatements which I don't think is relevant at all. Think have taken all. Too many questions. Murada, KL, Rahul, Jaiswal, Ruturaj, Shubman, Devdutt, Rishabh. Does this look at settled top 6? Okay, let me see this. Rahul, yes. Jaiswal, Rahul for sure. Ruturaj at 3 is what you are saying. Interesting call. Sri Lanka plays spin beautifully. So Ruturaj at 3 for Sri Lanka makes a lot of sense. Shubman 4 for sure. Devdutt at 5 is what you're saying. Rishabh at 6 I take. Devdutt at 5. Okay. Devdutt at 5 is an interesting choice. I don't think Devdutt at 5 is kind of going to happen, but that's an interesting choice. I do think Washington Sundar has done enough. Will you give him an opportunity again at the top? Does he give you an all-round option, especially in conditions like Sri Lanka? I think he has. I think he has. And then, so Washington and Jadeja, both of them give you that balance with that all-round option in conditions like Sri Lanka, dust bowls, where Washington Sundar will become a handful. Except Devdutt, I think you've kind of nailed it. And these are some top names. Okay. Super Chat, has ICC tournaments lost importance with every year? What's your view? No, you know what? This is a question that keeps coming and keeps cropping up. It is also about balance. I understand what you're saying. A Test World Championship, a 50 overs, a T20, but a multi-nation tournament. Now you tell me, will you not watch the T20 on home soil? We will. We are all excited. We are all talking about it. Team selection was interesting. We are all going to watch. We are all going to cover. We will all be out there in the ground. Did you not watch the 2023 on Indian soil? Did you not watch 2024 when the parade happened? Did you not watch 2025 Champions Trophy? All of us did, right? All of us did. So to say that they've lost importance, people will not watch, I don't think is a fair assessment. Yes, you might say every year, but ICC also needs to keep the format going. Cricket is the only sport where you have 3 such formats, which is an independently different sport. So a T20 requires very different skill sets for a Test cricket. So you try and understand these as separate sports. If you say Test cricket is a separate sport, T20 is a separate sport, this question will not come. That's how you should judge the formats, because the formats require very different skill sets. And because they require very different skill sets, you cannot kind of punch the two and say, oh, you know what, too many ICC tournaments. We are rightly talking about Shami, but why Siraj keeps on getting dropped? I said that, Rupayan Gohon Yogi. I don't think he gets dropped like that, because after England, he needed a red ball. Because of so much bowling, he needed a cricket detox. I understand he had to play the South Africa series. He had to play the West Indies series. So I understand that workload management kicks in. But now that you only have white ball cricket for the next 8 months, up to the Sri Lanka series in August, there is every reason to believe that Mohammad Siraj also deservedly should make a comeback or should be considered. In the 50-over format, you've not picked him for the T20, so more reason why he should be brought back into reckoning for the 50-over format, because otherwise he's actually not playing for India up to August. So there's no question of workload management anymore. So very fair point. Mohammad Siraj in the 50-over format is definitely going to be discussed or should be discussed. My thoughts on Australian World Cup squad? Look, it's a gun squad. They've got They've got a lot of spinners. Even CA mentioned that in their tweet that the focus is on spin. There is enormous amount of talent. Pat Cummins making that squad. Josh Hazelwood making that squad. If you have a Glenn Maxwell, a Travis Head, and that kind of firepower, that is a solid squad, Australia. Australia in any format, in any part of the world, will always be a gun team. A Marcus Stoinis, a Glenn Maxwell. Look at the kind of all-round ability that team has. Superb team. Superb team. Having said that, I still think India on Indian soil will be the team to beat. So if I have to identify my top three, I will say India, Australia, and perhaps New Zealand / South Africa. Australia definitely one of the top four, but India, given the team that we have, given our record in the last 15 odd months, no reason to say why India will not be there. Are you worried in the Super 8 groups, India, Australia, South Africa? Not at all. I'm not worried about this Indian T20 team at all. Absolutely not worried about this Indian T20 team. It's a fearless team. They've been there, done that. They've got the spin. They've got the pace. They've got the variety. They've got left arm. They've got left arm spin with Aksar. They've got everything. They've got a Varun Chakravarti. They've got mystery spin. They've got Bumrah, Arshdeep Singh with the left arm fast. And they've got gun batting. Plus, they've got the all-round ability of Hardik Pandya. I don't think India has to worry at all. Okay, so that's all that I have for you today. The Mohammad Shami debate will continue. The selection committee will meet 48 hours from now on Saturday. We have to see what happens. Does Mohammad Shami get discussed? Does he make a comeback in the 50-over format? Or will he continue to be overlooked? If he does get overlooked again, the question has to be asked, why? Why would you not consider Mohammad Shami? And we would try and seek some answers for sure. Once again, wishing you all a stellar 2026. All the very best. Have a fantastic 12 months. Incredible year for sport. Absolutely incredible year. And we will be with you. You guys be with us. And together, critically engage with us, constructively engage with us. And we will take the narrative forward. Thank you very much for watching.